this book is amazing. Hello guys, and welcome. Ooh, my camera skills are off. Not camera, it's the phone, but yeah. Hold on. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. We are happy to have you here. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit, I hope I'm loud enough, I'm going to be doing a book tour type thing. So what this is, I took all the books off my bookshelf, and I'm going to show them to you so you guys can see. So yeah, let me get some water. Okay, so yeah, I took them off my bookshelf and I separated them into groups as the books I only have one of that don't have series. The ones that I only have one of, and the ones that don't have series up here. And I have them separated into series. So yeah, so let's begin the book tour, and I'm gonna probably recommend a few things to you guys. So let's get right into it. So let's get into the video. So I'm first gonna start off with all of the series I have. First, starting off with the Arisha series. So I have this isn't the first one. I have the first one, the second one, and the third one. This book is a good one. It's about a girl who discovers something about herself, and she has to go on adventures to, save the world. And I'm not good at summarizing, so yeah. I fell off at the third book, but this first and second book I definitely read through. It has lots of humor in it, so if you like that type of stuff, then I definitely recommend this book to you. These books, this series. So this is Arisha, Song of Death, and this one was also really good. They met new characters in this one, and I really like the dynamic, the duos, and the characters that they have in there. I feel like my part's cut off. I need to stop. Okay. I really like the characters in that book a lot. They're really funny. The references are amazing, and just the way that the author Roshani, the way that the author portrays the characters as like 13-year-olds, I think, going on adventures to save the world is really good. So the series is definitely one that you should give a read. You should give it a read if you like magic, coming of age stories, adventure, funny references and stuff like that. So I'd recommend it to you, definitely. So next we have Arisha and the Tree Wishes. This is the one I fell off on. I only read up to the 18th chapter. This book's not bad. I kind of just had a reading slump where I didn't read anything for a while, and I kind of lost the love I had for the books to begin with. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back, reread all the series, see what made me love the series in the first place, and hopefully I can get my little my love for the books back. But it's definitely a good series, and I would recommend it to you. Okay, next I have two books from the Promised Neverland series, two mangas, and this series is really good. I only watched a few episodes of the first season, but I wanted to read the manga first so I can have a better understanding of the story, because I heard in the second season they skipped all the important parts. So I kind of want to see what the important parts were before actually watching the anime. I cannot pronounce words. Anime. It doesn't matter. So here's book number 1. I like the art style. I really do. It's really nice. I like the characters too, especially Emma, and the main characters are Emma, Norman, and Ray, and their friends Dawn, and I don't remember the other person. But It's definitely a good manga, and I like it a lot. I'm glad I bought this because it got me into the series. Because that was not going to be so good because I don't do well with horror, but it's not scary as of right now. But the concepts of the story are quite interesting. Then we have the second one, which I just got. It's really good. I can't wait to read it. I love the cover. The detail in the cover is magnificent. It's beautiful. Look at that. But yeah. So. Okay. Those two series are out of the way. The last series, not the last one. Dang it. Alright, the next series I have is the Magic Misfits series, and I love these books a lot. They're really fun to read. There's fun interacting scenes in it. The characters are really fun, and each cover of the book has a story in it, and kind of what the book is going to be about. And the covers are all cards, so I'll show you right now. So here's the first one. It's an ace of diamonds, and as you can see, the main character of this one is Carter, and this story's about this guy, Mr. What is his name? See if I can see it. Mr. Renan. So, this book is about him and Carter, and it kind of starts the story of the Magic Misfits and their team, and I just really like the way that it introduced the story. The second book, the second one is called The Magic Misfits, The Second Story. And as you can see, the one in the middle is Layla. And it's about this woman down here. And I wasn't surprised by the twist, but there is a twist in there. And I kind of see it coming. Skirt girl. You kind of see it coming, but nevertheless, it was definitely something really fun for me to read, and yeah. And here's the last one. I just got this one, so I don't know what it's about, but it's called The Minor Third, but based on the cover, I can assume it's about Theo and this puppet here. So, it's called The Minor Third, I think I said that already, and I can't wait to read it because I'm really excited. I can't wait to read the second book of The Promised Neverland. Okay, that one's done. Now time for my last series. We have, the Moon series. One is in Spanish completely, and the other is in English, and I did not make it through. Oh, I recommend the series I just said, but I can't recommend it. I can't recommend it because I have not read through it, not once. I remember Halloween. That's all I remember. But this is what it looks like. It's very I like it. I like the way it looks, I guess, but I'm not sure what it's about at all, so I could read the back and probably tell you, but why? And this one's the Spanish one. It's about Harry Moon instead of Honeymoon, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. Now those series are done. Now we can go right into the standalones, which I've recorded about 5,000 times. I've recorded this entire video about 5,000 times, so if I mess up this time, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. So, moving on, we have the first book in the series of The School for Good and Evil. I have not read this. I just got it. I have not read it. I like the way it looks. I didn't even read the back, but I think I did read the back. Let me read the back real quick. Yeah. So I wanted to read it to see what it was about because I thought that, it was interesting. It kind of grabbed my attention. The front and the book is big, so I like big books. Not that I would finish them in time, but I do like them. So I can't recommend that because I don't know. But when I read it, I will go through that. I will probably have a review on my Instagram. So, all right, now we have this Julia Alvarez's book, Finding Miracles. This book is amazing. I have read it once completely, and I'm going back in to read it again. It's really good. It's about a girl named Millie Kaufman, and it tells her story. It's a coming of age story, and it tells her story, and how they got there, her and her family. And it goes into her life, and I think it's really amazing. and her struggles with her family. I think it's a really good book. I would definitely recommend this to you. Some of the words are in Spanish because they speak 2 languages, it seems, like criminal and mentiroso, so they got like definitely different words in here. So it's a really good book, so I'd recommend it like a lot. It's really good. So yeah, I said that already. Alright, next we have The Warriors' second book, called Fire and Ice. I only read the first book. I didn't make it through the second book. I kind of lost interest, I think. This is one of the first books I bought when I came to where I live now. And it's basically about cat warriors. It's kind of what it is. I mean, there's more to that. There's more to it than what I just said, but I don't know how to explain it too well. I definitely recommend this series, the first book, because that's the only one I read, so I can recommend it. It was really good. I read through it in an hour, I think, and I wanted to get the second one, but it seems as though I forgot what the other one was about, so I couldn't really get into it, but I'm going to try it again eventually. So, yeah, I would recommend the Warriors series to you. Well, the Warriors first book, because I don't know what the other ones are about. Alright, next we have Awkward, and this is a graphic novel by the name at the bottom. Don't ask me to pronounce it because I can't. And I love the art style of it. I read it once through, my sister loved it. I like the idea of it. It's really good. I would recommend it to you guys to check it out if you want to. It's really nice. Like, I really like it. And then she goes through a process of Svetlana. So Svetlana goes through a process, the author, to go through the process of like how they make the chapters. She goes through how she explains the chapters and how she makes them, and I really think it's really good. So yeah, I lost track of what I was talking about. Next we have the Star Darlings book. I only read the first part. It's 3 books in one. I only read the first book. It's not bad. I can't get through it. Like, I read the first one, as I said, but I was in a reading slump when I was reading it. I don't know if I lost interest in it completely, but yeah, the cover is really nice though. It's a very big book. Not very big. I mean, there's bigger ones like the Chronicles of Narnia. The book's huge. I'm pretty sure there's other ones, probably like other books. I don't know. I don't know. But here, I'm gonna cover my face, man. So this is a good book, I guess. I can't recommend because I don't know much about it. Next we have A Whole New World by Liz Braswell, and it's kind of a twist on the show Aladdin on the movie Aladdin, and it's a really good book. I recommend it. There's lots of action. It goes into the struggles of, his life, and, how, a few things happened to him, and how the world turned once a certain someone took power. So this is the cover. I love it a lot. I haven't finished it yet. I'm getting there, really close. I've been reading it every night so far. I want to sit through it and read it, but I keep getting distracted thinking that I have other better things to do. I do. I have a book to revise. Speaking of my next video, or probably not, it's gonna be about my book. I have to bring it up somehow. So that book, recommend it to you. I've done these books like 500 times. I really have. I don't know if I have the energy to continue, but I'm going to continue anyways. This is called Princess Academy. This book is a really good one. It's a book about girls who are brought to a school to become more prim and proper, so one of them can be chosen to marry the prince, and some of that sort. And it was really good. I liked it a lot. There's dark stuff in that book too. It went into the life of the main character, Mary. And, it's overall a really good book. Like, the story of her family and her life is just really one worth reading. So, next we have The Thing About Jellyfish. This book is an amazing book. By Ally Benjamin. Yep, just gonna show you. It's a book, and it's about a girl, and she wants to find out what really happened to her friend. And I love how it goes, how each chapter goes between her present to her past. Like, not all of them do that, I don't think, but yeah. So the ones in italics are her past, and I just think it's really cool how they switch between the past and the present to really show her connection with her friend Franny. And the main character, her name is Susie. She doesn't talk after what happened to her best friend. You definitely have to read to find out, but it's a really good one. As you can see, it's a really good book. I am going through my second read of it, and hopefully I make it through. As I said, I was in a reading slump, so definitely failed. Alright, next we have Gamer Girl by Mary Mancusi. This book I've read over 1,000 times. It is such a good book. Like, I love the main character. Her name is a name I forgot again. I think her name's like Madeline or something. I don't know. I think her name starts with an M. Maddie. Her name's Maddie. See, I was right. I know what I'm talking about. And it's a book. It's about her escaping to the world of a video game. Like, not literally this game, but she makes a character, and, you know, her life in the game is so much better than her life in real life, as she says. Well, she shouldn't say, but she acts that way. And her character is the one at the bottom, and she's the one at the top. So that's Maddie at the top, and this is her character, Laura, at the bottom. I've had this book for 4 years. It's such a good book. It's destroyed, though. Being in a storage container really did some damage. But a lot of stuff happens in this book that I've forgotten about by now because I haven't read in such a long time. But I recommend it. Definitely recommend it. It's a really good book. It talks about teenager struggles, the struggles of most teenagers, and, you know, it's really good. So, I recommend that to you. I know I'm not doing this with enthusiasm, but I'm just so tired. I've been talking for 16 minutes straight. It's a problem. Next we have A Dog's Way Home. I have not read it all the way through. I don't know what it's about, except that it's about a dog finding his way home, apparently. And I haven't read through, so I can't recommend it to you because I don't know what it's about. But I've heard it made a lot of people cry, the movie. So, or is that A Dog's Purpose? It's probably A Dog's Purpose. Okay, last two. Last two. Okay. Then we have Feed. I have not read through this all the way either. There's a lot of cussing in it. I couldn't really swallow it down, I guess. It's hard to read. I want to try it again, because once again, I was reading these books in a reading slump, so I wasn't really interested in them, but I might be interested now. But I just have to see. So, okay, last book, a book I've read once entirely, and I'm going on a second. Okay. So the last book is called The House of Scorpion. I have candy in my mouth. So the book, the book is called I just finished this candy. Alright, so the last book is called The House of Scorpion. Let's look up my food and my cheese. I don't have anything in there. The last book, I keep repeating the sentence. It's called The House of Scorpion. It's a good book. I read it once through completely, okay? I'm reading it a second time. It's a good book so far. I mean, it's a good book from what I've read. I recommend it to you. It's a coming-of-age story about Matt, and he is a clone, And he grows up and he has to deal with hatred. Stop saying hatred, love, and all this stuff as he grows. There's sections of the books and there's sections of the book, and each has an age. There's chapters in each, and it's just a story, and I think it's an amazing book, and I would definitely recommend it to you. It has lots of very interesting concepts in it, and I would recommend it. So that was all of my books. I know I don't have a lot, but it felt like I had a lot. Okay, so I put all these back on my bookshelf, and I just want to thank you guys all for watching. If you made it to the end, sorry if it was a little bit boring. I'm sorry, ignore that. It was fun for me, I guess, at the first, during the first 2 times I had to record the video. After that, it just went downhill, but I like making the video, and I just want to show you guys what kind of books I have, and see if you guys, and recommend books to you if you, my viewers, are readers like me, and if you were looking for some book recommends. Also, if you're looking for more writing or book stuff by me, definitely go check out my Instagram account, SpexGalaxy, at SpexGalaxy. It will be in the description below, as well as the plate, as well as that's it, and the music that I use, which, yes, no, why? Okay, you can come in.
Sorry, people, for interrupting your video. Is it one?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Wow, you gave me such a small piece.
Could have gotten some chocolate. Oh,
I did get chocolate, but it's just called caramel.
caramel. Okay, bye. I won't interrupt again.
All that stuff, good stuff will be in the description down below. Just be sure you read that. If you have any questions for me, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can go to my community or conversation tab. When you go to my YouTube channel, you will see it. And so yeah, if you like this video and would like to see more content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, sorry if I bored you to death. I had fun, so it doesn't matter.